when one side of the ball is playing good, the other side of the ball has to pick them up. When one guy's hurting, someone else has to pick them up. If the head coach is hurting, someone's got to pick me up. And I won't. I'm hurting. I'm hurting.
Hello, it is your boy, Boss Show Me. And we gonna get into honoring Kneeland. This is a real one, and this is gonna be good, a good way for us to give back. That's what's important to me right now, is being able to give back. So let's get right into it. One of the first things is they have a Marshawn Kneeland Memorial Fund. So Brian talked about it.
I know you guys are doing the helmet decals. Are you gonna leave it the locker as is? I mean, how do you? I know it's just beginning. You're still trying to get these answers. How you?
Yeah. Again, we're going to honor Marshawn, his family, a number of different ways. The organization have been amazing. We've started the Marshawn Kneeland Memorial Fund, where we can all give and support Catalina, and she's pregnant, and so we want to make sure she's taken care of and the baby's taken care of for the rest of their lives. Our guys it's very important to them and to us. With the other decisions, he's still part of the team, and there'll be decisions that are made, but that won't be made just by me. That'll be made by me and the leadership of this group, and we'll make the right decision. But we've got time to make those decisions.
Yeah. So obviously I want to use my platform as a way to support his family. And I like the goal. The goal that they said is to take care of his baby for the rest of this baby's life. So if that's something that's you interested in, I have the link. And thank you, Nick Harris sent it over to me. I asked, and he sent it over fast. So there it is, the MarshawnKneelandFund.org. You're gonna know if you're in the right place if you come to a site that looks like this. All right. So I want to make sure y'all knew about that, and then I want to talk about some of the good things that I took from the press conference that I feel like is gonna be able to help people. So one of the things, and I'm gonna talk about a few things. One of the things that he talked about was good distractions. It's something that I absolutely believe in a lot. Good distractions, because I referenced that before when I was talking about how to deal with tragedy. And one of the ways is to stay busy. I talked about that. And to try to align yourself to passions. When I went through a dark place in my life mentally, one of the things that was a good distraction was me talking about the Cowboys and talking about God. Those two things pulled me out. So he talked about that. So I want to echo that, because maybe this might help some people that listen to this show.
Anybody else? Clarence, you had one?
Yeah, I don't want to be that. How do you move forward to get back to football? I mean, we talked about, we got to move forward. When you get back on the grass, when is how do you do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a fair question. What I'll say to you is, right now we're game planning, getting ready for the Raiders as a staff. It's the players' day off. It's a distraction. It's what we know to do. And when our players come in for meetings tomorrow, we're going to prep and get ready to play Las Vegas. And it doesn't change the fact that we have a game. And for a lot of these guys, this is where they come to get away from things that are hard for them in their life. And that's what they love about this. And that's what I'm leaning on. But it is a distraction in a positive way. It takes your mind off of it. And he's never out of my mind. He never will be. But it is a distraction when you're watching an opponent that's coming up.
Yeah. So I think that's something we should also take from Kneeland. And this thing is, what do you do during times of tragedy? Honestly, laying down, sleeping on it, sleeping about it is usually not the best thing to do. Usually the best thing to do is to try to do what you've been doing. So any way that this might help, I'm going to try to throw it out here. He also said something that I really picked up on that I'm going to start making sure I put it into practice. Listen to this.
Clarence Hill, DLLS Cowboys. Could you just take us back to that night? And we haven't really had a chance to talk to you about.
Hold on.
A strong group of young men, and they're leaning on one another. And one thing I've learned that's interesting is, when you talk to some of the experts, you guys probably do it as well, right? Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. And
see, he reflecting on how he's improving from talking to experts doing this, and how to dig deeper into when you really checking on people. That's what he's talking about. So like hone into what he's saying about something I'm gonna start doing to try to get a real pulse of what's going on with my friends.
It's a strong group, man. It's a strong group of young men, and they're leaning on one another. And one thing I've learned that's interesting is, when you talk to some of the experts, you guys probably do it as well, right? Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. And their sense is that's not the right question. It's, what are you feeling? So that was pretty powerful for me.
Yeah, that's powerful. What you feeling? Like, see, because when you say how you doing, we can dance around that. We can dance around, oh, things at the job as well, or I'm making money, or we can dance around that. But that how you feeling is more direct, and that gives all of us an opportunity to sometimes discover some of the demons our friends might be facing that they're not showing so evident. So how you feeling? What you feeling right now? So I picked up on that. A couple of things I picked up on too is the Dallas Cowboys is going to likely play inspired. The way that I know that is because I also had a friend of mine who passed when I was in high school. He was an All-American. He was a dope athlete. Passed his SAT as a sophomore. Was a ladies' man. He was all of that. He was on varsity at my high school, which was a big deal, as a sophomore, which never happened at my high school. And he balled. And I know about having tragedy because he was accidentally shot, Calvin Goldsmith. And it shook us all. His number was 7. And we used to, all of us, even when we went to college, we either changed our number to the number 7 or had it tattooed on us, or we had wristbands. Somewhere we was honoring him. Some way, every day when I went out there to practice or play, I was reminded of him. And it motivated me through my whole college career.
Last one, Calvin.
Marshawn's so young, he's like 24, and how much did you call Sutton and your daughter just to say, hey,
Quite a bit. Thanks, guys.
Brian, Todd Archer with ESPN. Football players and coaches, you guys can compartmentalize things and able to strive through things. How do you drive through something like this? How do you get through something like that?
One day at a time. Because I think it's going to hit everybody different. I literally wasn't sure I could get through my part of last night speaking at his candlelight vigil, and I did. you just take it one day at a time, and you don't have to have all the answers. We don't have all the answers. We probably won't have all the answers, but you lean into one another, you love on one another. I go back to, the culture and the guys in that locker room will be okay because of the strength that they draw from one another. And we've got some guys that have been through this. I've never been through something like this, this close, that hits this close to home. There's guys that I can draw from with their experiences, and everybody deals with it different. Some guys getting out on the grass is going to be the best thing in the world for them. Some guys getting out on the grass is going to be painful, and that's okay. And we're going to give each other grace and time. But I do promise you this, these guys will be ready to play against the Raiders. And we will honor Marshawn with how we play, not just against the Raiders, but for the rest of the season.
Yeah. So, and I know he telling the truth. I know that feeling. I had somebody pass as a teammate. It was a shock to us. And what we did as a sign of solidarity, we all cut our hair. All of us went bald, the whole team. And we stayed like that the whole season to honor him. And we played for him. And we played way above ourselves because of him. So, as a recap, make sure, I'm not going to advertise Sleeper. I'm going to advertise today the Marshawn Kneeland Fund. I want all of us to do whatever you can to support his girlfriend, his baby that was on the way. He's one of us. He's family. So I would want us to do that. I would also, and again, it's the MarshawnKneelandFund.org. So please donate. Another thing, remember, good distractions. Some distractions are good. When you're going through tragedy, don't sit alone. Get busy as much as possible and get around people. And let's all do a better job of asking, what are you feeling? Not how you're doing. What are you feeling? So it's your boy Boss Show Me, man. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe to this channel where we go bring you everything Cowboys related. Keep y'all up to date and continue to give back with knowledge, truth, and real loyalty to the squad. I'm out.